Tired of feeling busy but getting nowhere? Do you chase productivity tips only to end up more overwhelmed than when you started? If you believe that great success requires constant, grueling hustle, I have some revolutionary news for you. Welcome to the Channel Growth Library, where we distill the world's most powerful ideas into actionable insights. Today, we dive into a principle that will change the way you see work forever. Time management in 20 minutes a day. This isn't about working harder. This is about working smarter. So smart, in fact, that you only need 20 focused minutes each day to plan, prioritize, and protect your energy. We are going to show you how to multiply your effectiveness by dedicating just 1% of your day to intention. So let's begin the journey to ultra-focus with our first chapter. Chapter 1. The Daily Blueprint, Your Morning 10 Minutes. The MIT, Strategy, and the Concept of Pre-Decision. The core mistake most people make is starting their day in a reactive state. They check email first, look at their overflowing calendar, and immediately feel a wave of anxiety. Our goal is to replace reaction with pre-decision. Your morning 10 minutes is a sacred, structured period for this strategic planning. The MIT defined, your most important task, MIT, is the single, non-negotiable activity that, if completed, makes the entire day productive even if nothing else gets done. It must be a creator task, not a responder task. It should move you toward your biggest long-term goal. Example. An entrepreneur could list 10 things: answer 50 emails, attend staff meeting, pay bills, film a new course module, call the accountant. Only one of these will move the business forward, filming the new course module. All other tasks are maintenance. In the 10-minute slot, they visually block the first 90 minutes of their day solely for filming, guaranteeing momentum. Avoiding decision fatigue when you choose your MIT. In the morning, you remove that decision point from the later, chaotic hours of the day. This preserves your cognitive willpower, allowing you to use your freshest energy for the actual hard work. Your 10 minutes buys you hours of saved mental energy later on. 2 minutes, dump and define, list everything swimming in your head. 3 minutes, the MIT veto, choose the one MIT and consciously veto the rest as secondary. 5 minutes, scheduling the block prep, physically block 60-90 minutes for the MIT, and gather all necessary tools. Open the document, load the program, etc. And so you can jump straight into the work when the 10 minutes are up. Chapter 2. The Power of the Single Window, Eliminating Digital Distraction. The cost of context switching in the digital cloister distraction is not a lack of willpower. It's a poorly designed environment. The constant flow of digital information prevents your brain from reaching deep work, a state of intense focus required for high-value output. The cost of context switching. Research shows it takes on average over 23 minutes to return to a task after being interrupted by an email or notification. If you are interrupted 4 times in an hour, you've essentially lost the entire hour. The single window concept is your defense against this massive time bleed. Example. An analyst needs to write a complex report. They typically have 6 tools open: Excel, the project management tool, email, 2 research papers, and their company chat app. By adopting the single window, they close everything except Excel and the research papers for the first 90 minutes. They put their phone in a separate room. The result is a 90-minute block that is worth 3 hours of fragmented, distracted work. The Zeigarnik effect. Open windows and flashing notifications create open loops in your mind, the Zeigarnik effect, making you feel compelled to finish them. By closing them, you mentally shelve the loop, freeing your attention to flow toward the MIT. Time-boxing input. Do not check any input channel, email, chat, until a specific time-boxed window later in the day, e.g., 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Schedule these communication blocks as firmly as you schedule meetings. The Chapter 3. The Art of the Instant Decision, Conquering the Little Tasks. Taming the Mental Overhead and the 2-Minute Rule. The mental load created by small, uncompleted tasks, known as mental overhead, is often a bigger drain on productivity than the tasks themselves. Every small item you defer becomes an anchor, slowing your mental ship. The 2-minute rule. The rule is simple. If an action takes less than 120 seconds to complete, do it immediately upon encountering it. This is a powerful filtering tool, helping you distinguish true projects from quick administrative cleanup. Example. The home office. You receive a text about a small change to a meeting time. You could ignore it, adding a note to your to-do list to reply later. But that task now occupies mental space. You instantly reply, "Got it, thanks," and the task vanishes, freeing up your mental RAM. You apply this rule to filing the invoice, scheduling the appointment, or sending the quick confirmation. Eliminating shoulds. When you consistently act on small tasks immediately, you stop having that nagging voice saying, "I should really do that later." You transition from a state of should to a state of done. This small wins boost your confidence and energy for tackling the large MITs. Key nuance: the 2-minute rule applies only if you are not currently working on your MIT. If you are in deep focus, you ignore the interruption, applying the single window principle. But when you are in an open administrative moment, like checking email, the 2-minute rule is your weapon of choice. Chapter 4: Time Traps and Energy Leaks, Identifying Your Personal Killers. Energy scheduling and the idea of task-energy matching. We cannot manage time because time is fixed, but we can manage our energy, which is fluid. Trying to do complex, high brain power work when your energy is low is a garant. Thanks to invest time for your shining future.